Hi, St. James. I am back in my car again. I am finishing a visit and I'm listening to the cicadas outside. You always know that it's August when the cicadas come out. Thinking about you all as we drop off kids at school versus, in college or grade school, high school, all that. Today is my daughter's first day of first grade and it's so exciting. And I'm just marveling at how much the kids have grown over the summer, some of her friends and things. So that's where my heart is right now. But my mind is on Sunday's service and how interesting it is in our Matthew text that Peter was called the Rock and, lifted up and given all of these accolades in our gospel last week. And as I mentioned in my sermon, spoiler alert, there's two parts to this. And Jesus starts to tell the disciples the reality of what it is to be a disciple, what it is to follow Christ. And it is to know that Jesus is going to suffer and die and on the third day rise again. And this is the moment where Peter rebukes Jesus, which is interesting because Jesus rebuked the wind and the waves when they were on the sea, and the sea calmed down, and now Peter is trying to rebuke Jesus. And so I think Peter is trying to take over and control the situation, and Jesus says, "Get behind me, Satan." And so there's lots of different ways we can take this, but one of the things that helps me is to know that get behind me is really also follow me. And so that is one way to say it, is to say, what does it take to be a follower of Christ? And our Romans text is really beautiful because it's all of these different ways that we should and can be disciples. And it is just a gorgeous summary of being a follower. And so we learn the cost of discipleship this Sunday. And we have to discern what that means for us and where we'll take it. And so we're going to wrestle with that together on Sunday. The church is in full-fledged getting ready for the fall mode, and so you'll be having lots of mailers coming to your house and announcements coming, and watch your email because we're getting everything ready to go. So looking forward to seeing you on Sunday, and take care. Be well.